Hi, my name is Kate Crowley from Teachers College, Columbia University in New York City.
And I'm Belinda Bukari, in charge of education of intellectual and developmental disabilities at Ghana Education Service Special Education Division.
We made this series of training videos based on some monitoring that we did to look to see whether the unit schools had implemented the AAC and literacy strategies that we had been introducing for the past 7 years at the professional development retreats. So the first thing we're going to show, because not everybody can come, is how one teacher brings back the information from the PD retreat so that all the teachers understand what was learned and how to implement them. So Felicity Lechu, you're at the Winneba Unit School. Can you please describe how you bring the information back to the teachers from the professional development retreats?
When we came back, reopened on the Tuesday, the Thursday, we sit down with the teachers as a staff meeting to teach them and narrate whatever we did it at Koforidua, for them to know that now today, starting from the term, we are going to learn about
environmental
print.
Yeah.
A pun that is abobo door.
Yeah, so you're going to have an
Infanti
and English so the kids can see.
Yes.
That's great.
After that, we teach them, you write it and put it on the door. Good. So they will know that this is door. Door called a pun.
Yeah, and what it looks like in print. That's great. That's great. And I saw you reading the book, so you already started reading the books Infanti?
We give it to the teachers to see it. We are going to read it. This all my days at market and all about my school.
Yeah. No, it's beautiful. We're going to see a video of you doing that later.
All about my church.
Yeah. And you take beautiful notes at the PD retreat. Yes. So you have, you have so much to refer to. I'm going to show a couple of pictures of that. So I'm so grateful you have such a beautiful school going there. Thank you so much for all your work. It's great to collaborate with you.
Thank you too. You are welcome.
Thank you, my dear. Now we're going to show you some information on why AAC, or Alternative and Augmentative Communication, is so important to use with children with intellectual disabilities, developmental disabilities, and autism. Linda?
Yeah, AAC and using it in the classroom help to bring a context to what the teacher teaches in the class. Simply getting visuals for the children to connect whatever you are teaching in class. So simply the teacher brings into context what he or she teaches the children.
So saying something like, no matter how many times you repeat O-N-E-1, you could do it 100 times. But the children are not learning about numbers or even spelling. They're just walking around the classroom clapping and making sounds. Context, helping them understand numbers, is going to be much more important, what numbers are, and you'll see that later in the later videos. The other thing, we're going to show you a brief video of a great lesson, keeping your uniform clean. How to teach children to keep the uniform clean. But in this case, the teachers are walking around singing and playing drums with the kids, and when you want to keep your uniform clean without them understanding what is going on, because there's no context. There's no assistive or alternative augmentative communication. Now, we can't stress enough that it's as important to engage the children who are nonverbal and to engage in the classroom activities and to speak to them, as well as those children who are the most impaired, to engage them. And you'll see examples of this throughout the practice videos, the training videos that we have here. This next video is of a girl who has comprehension of language at the level of both Belinda's and mine, yet she cannot express herself due to her cerebral palsy. And you'll watch the shop girl doesn't speak to her, assumes that because she's nonverbal she can't understand language, which of course is completely false in her case. Her teachers know that and they use language with her, Frances and Mary Osea of the Abum School. They're both great teachers, but we always want to be on the alert to make sure that we communicate with the students who are nonverbal, even if we think they can't understand us. Always give communication. And of course, AAC is communication with assistive and alternative communication, visual support. So here you have a look at Martha.
Not an idea.
You don't know all time.
Card way. Yeah,
You know, I'm not number 2 be.
Mamma,
Emma, the manner. To the manner. Be who a trauma. We are now do sick.
It is 4 yeah.
Spend me 50, 54.
A little high target now to 50. The anti high target.
High target.
Yes.
Did not
I mean, no person, you're most training.
okay. Okay,